Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right. What a great week on Fade to Black. And I'll see everybody tonight because it's Bigfoot. Let's get to it. On this day in history, 1920, the Scientific American reports that radio will soon be used to transmit music to the home. Yeah. Here's your fader fact. Before alarm clocks, people paid knocker-uppers to knock on their windows to wake them up. And that is your fader fact. All right, let's get to the breaking news. More than 15,000 NASA employees have been furloughed as the U.S. government enters a shutdown. The grinding halt forces NASA and other agencies to scale back nearly all of their day-to-day operations after lawmakers in Washington, D.C. failed to pass a government funding bill by the deadline. Only a fraction of NASA's workforce remains on duty, assigned to missions that cannot be paused without risking astronaut safety or critical hardware. Wow. On Friday, Stephen King announced on Twitter, it's now called X, but who cares, that he is the most banned author in the United States, stating that 87 of his books have been pulled from shelves across the country. King's Twitter post has racked up more than 7.5 million views and over 107,000 likes. U.S. scientists have, for the first time, and this should freak you out, made early stage human embryos by manipulating DNA taken from people's skin cells and then fertilizing it with sperm. The study, published in the journal Nature Communications, showed 82 functional eggs were made. These were fertilized with sperm, and some progressed onto early stages of embryos development. Not egg and sperm, nope, skin and sperm. This means that same-sex babies are right around the corner. None were developed beyond the 6-day stage. Wow. The University of Pittsburgh has just launched the world's first center to study the horror genre. Yeah, horror. The Horror Studies Center, housed at the Kenneth P. Dietrich School of Arts and Sciences, brings together its horror studies collection, which includes the papers and more of famed filmmaker Giorgio A. Romero. The field is vast, ranging from traditional folklore like Mary Shelley's novel Frankenstein to films like The Exorcist. Yeah, and zombies. An explosion today at a New York City apartment building blew off half of the floor-to-roof chunk of the high rise in the Bronx. It was not immediately clear what caused the explosion and partial collapse of the 20-story building on Alexander Avenue. Officials are looking into the possibility of a gas leak. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this. Well, it's Wednesday, October 1st. That's right. It's my birthday month. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody tonight on Fade to Black, it's BMR, Bigfoot, Michigan Rob. It's all Bigfoot all night long tonight on Fade to Black. But for now, all I've got is Go Beckley Teppy.